to make top 8 or even win this entire thing. RZR Infiltration. Man, this has been a crazy event so far. We're still very early on, but we're going to make it all the way down to top 8 by the end of the day, which is really scary to think about, actually.
It's so much, because yesterday it was all day as well. Street Fighter 5 from dawn till dusk, and here we go again. And his opponent is Subbull, repping the US.
Yeah, man, they were waiting a little bit before their match. They were taking pictures together. I don't want to see any of that, man. I want to see these two hate each other, and then they can take pictures after the match, all right?
But you have to remember, with Infiltration, that being a Pro Tour event sponsored by PlayStation 4, he is already qualified already. So this is an event that if he wins, it'll open up another spot for points. A lot of points on the line. And
this is an interesting pick here, going with Fang. I don't know if we've seen too much of Infiltration's Fang, but of course he's always been a person who plays the entire cast. So,
and he's always been one to just really give the crowd a show.
That's right.
And this is a character that can really do that, but Subbull just making good reads at the moment. Got a decent life lead right now. I like his patient play. It's really working out.
And Infiltration kind of has himself in the corner, but manages to get out.
All right, nice.
Wow.
All these advantageous moves.
And he is just going in, but nice review reversal. That's really good stuff from Subbull.
Good anti-air there. Now you're going to hold all these, but...
Infiltration.
Ooh, in there.
He is playing so aggressive right now.
Okay, I like the slide. Very smart to kind of trade there.
Yeah, definitely a good trade for Subbull. Gets himself out, but Infiltration.
It's kind of funny seeing that, being the option select jump back tech. It actually works with Fong because he has that instant overhead. With that button, that was really neat.
Oh my goodness, Infiltration is just going in right now. Not bad play from Subbull. Made some decent decisions, but he does seem like he doesn't know what to do during some of the block strength there. And Fang is one of those characters where you really have to understand a bit of his frame data and know some of his strings.
But it's also tough because Bison doesn't have very fast normals.
That's true.
So it's really going to be tough with how decently on the advantage that Fong's normals are.
Yeah.
As well as Bison not having a great anti-air. So it could be really tough with how good Fong's jump-ins are. I guess a throw. Like the dash up there. Infiltration happy to kind of chill out, lose some stun right there.
Very, very interesting. A great V reverse. Yeah, gets himself out of the corner. That jump back fear is so good. And right now, Infiltration sitting on a real good life lead. Although Subbull has a lot of meter to work with.
Okay, nice. Great anti-air. Hitting from so far behind.
That's right. He's got some great buttons, Fang.
Oh, whoa, low profile to jump fierce. And there we go, nice. It's an overhead.
Gets the little bit of the fuzzy stuff.
Infiltration just dancing on him right now.
Okay, this is a very, very interesting pick because we saw at CEO how well Tokido did against Nash, and it was clear that Tokido studied, and the Japanese players have been really studying Infiltration's Nash play. And I'm really wondering what other characters, or even if Fang is the answer for, you know, his counter maybe. You know, Infiltration definitely could have been hiding a lot of stuff until EVO.
All right, great trade there. Okay, like the dash up throw. Subbull still fighting.
There you go. Look at this. He's just going in right now.
He's smart. Make him waste his V-trigger gauge, make him just lose his resources, and just keep on the attack. Yep, another dash up throw. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just gets out. That's one of Fang's reversal options, although it is not throw invincible.
Almost confirmed up that, but no punish. I like that. Sweep with activation. It looks like, yeah, Subbull using that jump back tech himself. Ooh, there we go. I like that.
Yeah, and it's been that string there that's really been hurting Subbull. Infiltration seems like he can just really just go in and get away with pressing a lot of buttons.
You know, he's just content letting the poison do a little bit of the work.
And it's usually should be Bison that's on this offense.
Well, he's staying outside of a range, too, where he can't just sweep into V-trigger. So he's playing that spacing extremely, extremely well. I like that EX Rio Benda. Oh, nice. Jump forward in the trade. Infiltration now on match point.
Yeah, Infiltration is just... He's making this look like a Mega Man level with all the bullets on screen and how Subbull needs to like navigate through those projectiles.
Like that tick throw. Looking really solid. On the verge of potentially dizzing him, but nice reaction to that dash forward.
Look at this. There you go. Good stuff from Subbull. Finally gets out of that. Before he was pressing a button, and there you go. That's
great EX stomp.
Great damage for him.
like it. Rio Benda is not safe on block, so that's very smart to go for the scissor kicks.
Oh, there you go. Infiltration mixing it up now, going for throws.
Nice. Checks the third one, but now he has to hold all this. There's the Rio Benda. Gotta be extra careful here, but
there you go. Got some trigger to work with, but Infiltration jabs his way out.
And nice.
And taking it out 2-0.
Infiltration bombed.
Infiltration just made that matchup look so difficult for Bison. Oh my goodness. I wonder if that is a pocket character we might see throughout the rest of this tournament.
Eliminated it in the first half of the Capcom Pro Tour.
Of course, yeah.
Presented by PlayStation 4. But you see the adjustments that he made because Tokido knows his biggest threat is that man you see sitting right there with the fresh cut.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about Infiltration because he was a player, obviously really made a name for himself in the Street Fighter 4 days. But he really sprung out and his personality really started to come out near the end of the Street Fighter 4 life cycle. And he also streams and he's a hilarious streamer. He's just a really fun guy and a really expressive guy, and I'm really happy that his true personality really started to come out. And you can see him smiling right now, getting right into his match here, and looks like he is playing Nash right now. So he's going back to his main, but Nusi playing Fang.
The mirror match.
Yeah, he says, you know what, 2 Fangs going at it might be a little too crazy for me, and goes to his main man.
All right, gets poisoned, but he poisoned.
Love that jump back Fierce there, really, really good. Good spacing, and of course Infiltration's Nash is so fast, and he dashes more than any Nash we've ever seen before.
Okay, nice. Got the little punish there, looks like. Infiltration didn't expect him to catch out.
Big hit confirmed there.
Oh, wow. Little hits here and there, but they don't really do much. Nusi. All right, there's a jump. No full combo here, but...
Yeah, Nusi right now, not playing too bad. He's got some...
Okay, nice sweep.
Infiltration looks like he's kind of taking the slow right now. Oh, wow.
Like that.
Flips him with it and gets the anti-air.
Beautiful anti-air.
Yeah, crouch strong. It was very interesting. Not bad play from Nusi there. Just Infiltration got the life lead and he seemed like he backed off.
Yeah, he slowed it down. He's like, you know what? You are, doing well in like the scrambles. So I'm just going to make you kind of play my game right now. Make you come towards me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not worried about your fireball. I'm not worried about your V skill because that does nothing.
Yeah. And Infiltration does have a lot of meter to work with, so...
All right, we're on super territory here. One next hit can make a big deal, and that's going to be there.
That's it right there. And Infiltration making it look easy. And of course, having Fang as a side character and Infiltration, of course, plays probably the entire cast. Really gives you good matchup knowledge, especially against a character like Fang where you don't... It's hard to really run into a lot of high-level Fang players.
It's true. I mean, there's Shan, and I know he's probably played him
Shan, of course,
plenty
Sonic
of times,
Fox did
both
very well.
on Team Razor.
Yep.
So they collaborate. Like, let's play a lot because I want you to know this match.
Of course. Yeah. It looks like Nusi might be going to character select screen. Very curious to see. Looks like he's thinking deeply right now.
Even if he doesn't change his character, I'm 100% behind this. Because sometimes you just need to take a second.
Yeah.
Take it back to character select.
Yeah, there's some people who totally don't believe in this whole thing. Mike Ross is one of them. He thinks that this whole character select thing is total shenanigans, but I mean, it can totally give you a little bit of time to regain your composure and get your confidence. And that's
the last thing is not even just confidence, is getting out of tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Because people can easily get hung up on little things.
Yeah.
So much. So it may be a force of habit or just whatever makes you comfortable. As long as it's nothing like getting up, running a mile. Shout out to Tasty Steve.
Yeah. And Fong is 7'3". Jesus. That man is tall. Here we go. Infiltration. Oh, wow. Just right off the bat. That was so good.
Nice punish with that, too.
Oh, I love that little tick throw there. Uses something with very short hit stun. Is he going to get a stun right off the bat here?
Yeah, nice overhead.
And Infiltration just going in right now.
Stealing that bar, too. Just using that tragedy assault. Best named move in the game.
So strong right now. Infiltration.
Yeah, at this point, Nushi just needs to build a little bar, do as much as he can, but it's not looking really good right now. Yeah,
very difficult for a character like Fong to make a comeback.
There you go. And it's unfortunate because all those special moves didn't really build up much, so he doesn't even have 1 EX yet.
Yeah, he doesn't. I mean, it was smart of Infiltration to steal that meter with that special move. I believe Nash is the only character in this game who could take your opponent's meter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The Exus slides out.
Yep.
Stays slippery. But Infiltration just kind of going in right now.
Yeah, Infiltration does have a lot of meter to work with.
Right, little Sonic Scythe there.
Nice, confirmed there. This is going to be a lot of damage. Not quite enough to kill yet.
But the setup afterwards good. Let's see what he goes for. Is it going to be a meaty?
Nusi's got a...
Okay, nice throw. One more.
Nusi manages to get out, but once again, he's in that same position as last round. It's going to be so difficult for him to really bring this back.
Infiltration is getting at the space. He sees the real Benda.
And here you go, Infiltration, taking it out cleanly. Good stuff from Nusi. He's clearly a strong player, but
for meditation, kick it into high gear that way.
Now, when your brain is running on so much like powerhouse, like they're running. Gaijin will run on like 4 cores.
Okay.
They're running on 12 cores, so they gotta squint and get all that pentaflops out.
Whoa.
And lay down the beatdown. Infiltration, all smiles here. As he's going to take off the headphones. He's going to play with the crowd. Will the Krizzle hecklers be able to distract the Korean champion?
Does Infiltration play with headphones on normally?
I think he does, but he wants the thuggery. He wants the buffoonery.
Why not, man? Keeping it traditional, American style, side to side. None of that head-to-head simulation. Infiltration with the Nash. Krizzle Cammy. Krizzle was a wizard in MVC2. He was one of the top players in that game. He was an MSP player. Very offensive, very aggressive. So Cammy is a great choice for him here in Street Fighter V.
Do you see other Marvel 2 players going towards Cammy? Is that like a good fit?
I think it works. But I'm not sure off the top of my head who is and who isn't playing that character. Crunch Heavy! Oh, you can't drop that one, Krizzle.
Yeah. And I believe Cammy had received a shadow nerf or adjustment in the latest patch that brought Ibuki. Yeah, you can't do something after Hooligan now.
Oh, right. It doesn't grab crouchers after a certain setup anymore. That one's published patch, though.
Jumping throw against that double throw or shimmy gets you out of both. Oh, what? That blew up the... That's crazy.
Infiltration definitely repping South Korea.
Yep. Just we gotta change that flag real quick. But check this out. This is how powerful Exploit is. They're gonna change the flag immediately.
Okay, Krizzle.
Yeah, that's that flash drive. I love it. There you go. Look at the seamless transitions. Can't be doing that in other programs.
Big uses of the V-trigger. He's on a sliver. Oh, he baited him. Empty jump. I think he wanted the low. Oh.
Aye.
Krizzle didn't know what to do. Couldn't seal it away, and Infiltration saw the opportunity.
He loves it. He's taking off his headphones so he can hear the roar of the crowd. Look at that swell behind him.
It fires him up. You know, I really think that he does kind of feed off the energy.
Oh, yeah. He's lost games just because he's picked a crowd favorite character before.
He'll do that.
Yeah, he's like, and his answer to that is, I don't care.
He can win. It's clear he's won enough. We know that he can turn it on when he's ready. Infiltration. South Korea. Krizzle, NorCal.
And speaking of South Korea, where, you know, perhaps the most famous player would be him and Pungo, at least in the FGC, but a huge amount of players coming in this weekend from South Korea. So shout out to them for representing in full force. Oh no, gonna get only swept, had passed through the body of Nash.
Stand jab,
Silent E.
Why not? Oh my lord! Half screen away. RZR Infiltration opening things up here against Krizzle.
Oh, what? He's just slapping in the air. He's going to end it with a jab. Yes, he will.
Infiltration with that Nash, that safe
Krizzle giving
Nash.
some looking askance with that shade. Oh, could have got something out that trade, but didn't follow up.
Infiltration will build this defensive wall, kind of get you flustered, get you a little bit antsy, and then stick a button out. You run right into a crush counter, half screen. Infiltration on match round here with the super available. Krizzle, be careful. V-trigger though.
Saves nice the meter for a second setup.
Didn't get a lot off of it, but the positioning is very good for him.
Nice save. Used as almost an FADC to safety.
Hey, and it put him on the other side. I really like that from Infiltration.
Just as Pungo had been playing Tekken with Street Fighter style, so too is Infiltration using his fight style from the previous game into 5. Oh, that's a mistake on his part.
Infiltration just reacted a little bit late. He's trying to just stuff it.
Mia. Okay, that should be it.
That'll do it.
And
Infiltration moving on over Krizzle.
The year of cross Tekken and such, but here you go. Looks like Infiltration. I'm going crazy.
Don't worry, he's still winners too.
Yeah, he's still winners too. Infiltration rocking his Nash, and of course Rom playing Vega.
And winners, wow. Very good to see NorCal representing this far.
Of course, everyone here.
As well as Justice Wong too.
And look at this movement right now from Infiltration. The way he's setting out the pace. Oh,
wow, no punish.
Yeah. And that gives Infiltration a nice chance here. Good life lead for him. You know, something Infiltration does a lot. There you go. He just does the dash in, crouching strong. Such a common thing and something that a lot of players just get hit by because it's so hard to see. Nash with definitely like the fastest dash in the game. How far it goes.
Keeping his composure. Knows he can punish that forward fierce.
Oh! And here you go. Rom with some momentum on his side. What's the mix-up? Nice. Gets the throw. Infiltration with no V reversal. Actually, okay, uses the V trigger instead. Right now, Rom looking really strong.
Wow, and he gets it.
Oh!
Nice.
And the little shimmy there.
I like that he went for that too, because, you know, we see a lot of Vegas go for the overhead.
Yeah,
every time.
That's true.
And he really just played it safe. Didn't want to get punished. Didn't want anything crazy to happen. And it paid off for him.
Oh my goodness, Rom right now looking real strong in this. And Infiltration just kind of trying to... Yeah, he does, I don't think Infiltration likes that positioning too much, but this back throw was going to work out quite well for him, and he's going to be able to put him in the corner, but Rom gets out. Both players exchanging into neutral. Nice sweep there. And right now, no combo. Wow, no confirm there from Infiltration. A little rare. Could have gone to super. Close out the round.
He's fishing for it now.
Yeah.
Realize one hit will take it.
But now, Rom also needs to respect the V trigger. Throws a fireball. He can't cancel it and do some shenanigans.
I mean, so does Infiltration too.
Yeah, there's...
No punish since he loses that claw.
Oh, gets a counter hit. It's going to go to super.
He got it. It's not going to quite kill though.
Yep.
Going to bring him down to one mix-up.
Rom right now looking so strong. What's Infiltration's answer here?
Oh, he blocks over it.
There's the V-trigger. Gets a throw. Infiltration's going to need a little bit more to close us out, but Rom is also one hit away. Both players making a little bit of space here. Wow. Quite a risky back jump. They're so close to hitting that fireball.
And Infiltration's really just looking for that chip damage range.
I mean, we've got 10 seconds on the clock right now. Oh, he's going for the chip. Yes. And he gets it. Infiltration keeping himself in this match. 1-1. Great play from Rom. Great play from both sides. But Infiltration just keeping himself in. Just quite too solid right now. Nice. Dashes under him and gets the throw.
Doesn't want to risk landing right underneath him. Nice combo again. It's just so on point. Nice.
Goes for the tricky stuff. And oh, goes for a shimmy. But Infiltration gets out. Yeah, he doesn't even want to do anything. Good stuff from Infiltration. Watching his stun gauge. He knows he needs his V-trigger. Oh, wow. Great block from Rom here.
Nice anti-air. Wow. Infiltration just trying to stay a step ahead.
Yeah, it's going to be some good damage here. Great. Uses that Scout Strong, and here you go. This is going to be good damage for Rom. Oh, there's that shimmy, and that's going to close it out. And Rom is one game away from sending Infiltration to loser's bracket. Very impressive Vega play. Definitely making NorCal proud right now.
Absolutely.
And let's see, is Infiltration going to stick it through with Nash?
I think he is.
Yeah,
I
believe so.
He just needs to make a few adjustments.
That's right.
Not put himself in situations where he's putting himself in.
Let's see what adjustments Infiltration can make. Great tech there. No punish there on that sweep. Might have been a little needy. And great throw here. Here comes Infiltration. Oh, in the corner. Oh, I think he's trying to watch for a jump. But Infiltration right now. Oh, one more throw. Oh, goes for the low, and that's going to be stun. Infiltration goes for the meter burn. I like it. Takes a bit of Rom's meter away from him by using that special move.
It's going to be a tough comeback, but you know he's got V-Trigger. If he lands one more combo, he'll be really close to super.
Oh, yes. There's that punish on that sweep. And gets the overhead Infiltration with a great adjustment.
He was just dashing in a lot, putting himself in situations where he was getting himself killed, and now he's, well, kind of doing a little bit of the same, but it's paying off so far.
It looks like Infiltration has definitely been going a lot more aggressive right now, and he got that super. There's going to be a great life lead for Infiltration to work with, and just chasing him down with these throws. Yeah, Infiltration has definitely sped up this match right now.
I mean, Rom has been basically controlling the pace of the match the entire time. I think Infiltration just wanted to stop that.
Infiltration, oh, great anti-air there. Oh, nice. Great hit confirm. Infiltration just so on point right now. But Rom's still in this. He's got V-Trigger. Oh, and Infiltration tying it up 1-1. Impressive stuff from both sides. But Infiltration, I think he just realized, hey, I think I was playing the first game a little too lame. I have to speed this up, and I got to get Rom a little bit flustered because he's been doing so well in neutral.
Yep.
So,
not as many fireballs, more just straight movement too.
Exactly. And that's exactly what we're talking about, jumping in. And now Rom trying to find his way in. I love that double dash there. Gives himself a little bit more corner spacing. Oh, wow. Rom actually pressed the button after that.
Nice.
Oh, there's a sweep. He's got to watch out for those. Right now, Infiltration sitting on a very healthy life lead, but even with that life lead, he's playing so aggressive. Nice. And exactly what you mentioned before, just not throwing any fireballs. He said, you know what? I'm going to go all out because that's really what's been helping him win this set so far. Nice. Great positioning there. Makes himself safe with that.
Although now he puts himself in the corner.
Wow. There you go. That's Infiltration got.
He's just doing such a good job of pressing buttons when he knows it's the right time.
Yeah.
Especially against a character like Vega, too, who's known for winning with his pokes.
Exactly. And you know, this is what Infiltration is doing throughout this whole match. He's having these small exchanges, but these small exchanges are giving him such a big life lead throughout this match. So he kind of gets an overhead, gets a low, and then just backs off. And then he's going to do the same thing, and Rom just needs to find a single way in to start his momentum.
I mean, Rom is just confused right now. He spent the last couple rounds, Infiltration was rushing him down.
Nice. The reverse against somehow. This could be it.
Yeah.
And Infiltration taking it 2-1 over Rom, sending him to loser's bracket. Great stuff from both players.
Have made numerous top 8s
oh,
during the Street Fighter 4 period, and they have just been given the go to play. And you can see them both sitting there concentrating, but here they go. It is probably going to be Nash versus Necalli.
Yeah, that's what you would expect out of these two, although we know that Infiltration, he's been talking about his pocket characters, has played one a bit, but I don't expect him to start out with one right away. The handshake, and it looks like we're going to be into it so soon.
So we definitely, once again, we started with so many countries represented here in this tournament, and it has always been a very international game, and we're starting here right now with Korea versus Taiwan.
Yeah, that's going to be it. RZR Infiltration on the left with Nash. Gamer B on the right with Necalli, as we mentioned. It's going to be a zoner versus the character who wants to get in there.
And check out the background.
Check out this stage. Have you guys seen this yet?
Check this out. Here we go. Let's go. EVO in the background.
And top 8 qualifying match. Gamer B already trying to move forward and get some of the space down. He hasn't busted out the V skill yet. But Infiltration Nash is so mobile. It's really tough to pin him down with stuff like that. What a whiff punish.
Oh, wow. And that knee, Infiltration uses that as an anti-air better than anyone else. He uses it at the range where it's deceptive. It looks like he can't hit you, so you don't hit a jump attack.
Right, and almost he has no other anti-air option at that range. And that forward light kick, the knee that you just saw, such an excellent tool to do it. You see that you know, as Nash, you don't want to throw fireballs before he V-skills. You want to wait until after he does that little side smoke and then bring out the fireball after. And that's what Infiltration's been doing. What a confirm.
Comboed into the Sonic side. Oh, opportunity for GamerB, but didn't quite confirm into the ground.
Yeah, he did that low medium kick a bit late.
Oh, that should be punishable, yeah.
Yeah, and there it is. He gets the media attempt. He has trigger popped. Oh,
chases it down, but nice throw tech. But there again, a chase down. But unfortunately, he spent a lot of meters so far, so he doesn't have anything for the super. And just the jump in from Infiltration, that jumping roundhouse from Nash.
That was one of the rare times GamerB doesn't get an anti-air uppercut. Yeah. I feel like he has some of the most consistent anti-airs out of any top player.
Yeah, GamerB has always had some of the strongest reactions out of anybody that we've seen during the Street Fighter 4 era. He continues it here. Both of them sitting on full bar. Both of them very dangerous. Crush counter.
Crush. Yeah, I love that. Confirm the meaty double whiff short into the standing light kick. All right, he's out of there and back in for pressure. Infiltration trying to you know, regain some of this life that he's lost already.
Very important though that he's gotten out of that corner. GamerB though probably not going to be bashful about spending that meter to finish this round off if he can get the hit.
Yeah, he's got a big lead, but he's got to find a way to close it out. Infiltration Nash, so slippery, so tough to deal with. I love that he's preemptively sticking out buttons, this GamerB. He's sticking them out at a range where they're not going to hit unless that happens. Yeah. Infiltration moves forward.
Oh, wow. Roundhouse versus roundhouse. Once again.
Air to air is good. Man, I love the way Infiltration slowed this neutral down quite a bit. There's the anti-air that we missed the first round.
And he spends the meter on that. He's going to go into V-trigger. Great block on the overhead, but too far. Otherwise, that might have been sand jab into Sonic sight.
Yeah, he could have maybe got
super.
It.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's not far off of this comeback. There could be one mistake for GamerB and he might be out of this so quickly. There's the dash up from Infiltration. Yeah. You can't jump. If you jump that fireball and he gets the raw critical art, it's going to be done.
Yeah, so GamerB probably just going to sit here trying to play patient. You see how he's not trying to go in.
If he dashes and hits a sight through that V-skill, oh man, he didn't get it.
But
he got the airborne hit. Yes, hit out of the air. Otherwise, that would have been game one Infiltration.
And you know, that's one of the fortunate things of having an overhead that jumps in the air. If that was Ryu or somebody else, that they just would have gotten hit on the ground and that would have been it.
We would have been talking about Infiltration putting a game on the board, but instead the last round.
And the nice thing about that is GamerB did that without spending all of his bars, so he's sitting on this, but Infiltration also with a lot of meter, so very close in resources.
And critical art from Nikali just means that, oh, that was a sick whip punishment. It just means that any of these stomps, any of these confirms become so much more deadly from Nikali. That's really what you can expect. Yeah, I love the seismo spacing. He doesn't bring it out so often that Infiltration knows.
Oh, here we go into the super. Yeah, he just got the super. So he's going to do a lot of damage, but he has a big life lead. But again, GamerB sitting on that full V-trigger, sitting on full super meter.
Got him. Ooh. Not quite enough. Yeah, he's got full gauge. You can see at the bottom right. He's going to bring it out overhead, just out of range.
Look at that low forward, just threatening all day. Oh, he got the prediction on the jump.
Okay, he's going to pop the trigger. Does he spend critical art? No.
No, he's going to save it.
There's the regular throw. He needs a few more.
So one more hit's going to do it.
Oh, but does it kill? He doesn't kill.
The combo.
He could have done jab into sight.
Right.
Great blocks and he challenged.
An uppercut. Wow, GamerB just throwing it all out there with that uppercut.
It was a huge risk. He's got the trigger. You can see the medium punch is buffered. Every time it's buffered into the dash, just in case Infiltration moves in.
Yeah, the problem with it is right now is that GamerB has no meter for that super, so he's going to need at least maybe 1 or 2 mix-ups. And there's only 12 seconds left on the clock.
There's got to be a dash in. You got to expect a dash in from GamerB at this point. He's got to find his way in. There's short time. What can he do but the air to air?
Yeah, Infiltration knew he was going to jump. He had to jump.
He had to.
At some point, and Infiltration had that all ready to go with the air to air.
Impeccable defense. It's for him to stay solid under pressure, to get into EVO top 8 and just hang out and wait. And as soon as there's the jump, boom, has the answer.
Man, how many times? I mean, like this
that takes the incredible clutch.
Yeah, and look at these two players. I mean, we've seen these two up on this EVO stage so many times.
Round 1.
Here it is, back into it. First game Infiltration. So close to closing it out in that second round, and it went down to the last one. He stayed solid, and we got to see if GamerB can bring it back. Certainly not unfamiliar with this kind of match, this caliber. Overhead.
Whoa, what a bait! Look at that damage right there. Already down half life. And once again, Infiltration going back to, you know, this movement that he's had. GamerBee's trying to track him down with those seismos, and he cannot lock him down.
He get the pressure. Yeah, he walks up for it. It's just the movement is so unpredictable. And also, he rarely takes a big risk with it. It's like forward dash, back dash, forward dash. It's never in a bad spot for himself, okay?
Ooh, but a little too far. And both of them unable to punish the low roundhouses, and GamerBee just goes in.
Oh, V reversal on the stomp just to get away. And now Infiltration, lots of space to work with.
All right, finally got one of those seismos to connect.
And you see him not throwing that many booms. It's very rare that he actually throws one. He just kind of hangs out, whiffs a lot of buttons, and wants to occupy space without risking anything. Big jump.
But it was too far for that stomp.
Yeah, he should have confirmed into the charge instead. Great block. And a challenge again from GamerBee.
Stuff. Wake up buttons. Wake up buttons
dead.
from GamerBee. I'm sorry, from Infiltration, and that's going to stop GamerBee's offense. Remember,
he dashed up and went for command throw. So now Infiltration match point to make it into EVO top 8. Stomp confirmed from GamerBee, trying to keep up the offense. And just the dash up from Infiltration into the throw. One of the few times he's even done moonsault too. Great space for himself.
Look at this pressure right now in the corner. GamerBee trying to figure out how to get out of this situation. All right, gets the ground pound. So now builds himself a little bit of space. But wow, perfect distancing on that knee. It's a combo into the stand light punch.
Just hanging out at such an amazing range. The dash-in is good. Infiltration keeping up the pressure. And GamerBee is really on the back foot. He hasn't done anything offensive this round. There's the uppercut, and now there's the big chance. V-gauge. Stopped. Pops it. Oh, and he mistimed the throw. Now so much room for Infiltration to get away, but he goes in and confirm. Infiltration, first player. Top 8 winners here at EVO.
And is that any surprise right now? He has been playing so strong all year long. Infiltration has qualified to be in your top 8 for the very for EVO champions.
Yeah, these guys have both been on the EVO stage, performed, and done it before. We'll see who's going to make it into grand finals. Winner of this is going to have such an advantage in the last set of the tournament. It's going to be Mika versus Nash.
Once again, you know, we've seen this a number of times here in this top 8. Nash going to play that back and forth, kind of try to escape, and then all of a sudden switch from offense to defense, back and forth. But we saw from Mika, all she needs to do is get in one time. Now, the difference here in this matchup is that Nash has the V reversal and the V trigger, which are some options that can help get away, but the V trigger doesn't actually turn invincible.
They're mediocre as escapes. Yeah, they're not amazing. They're just okay. What a clap at the start to catch it. And you see, yeah, he didn't have the EX to keep up anything, so he just goes for that particular setup instead. Great work from Fudo. But, you know, his pressure footsies are so amazing. It's going to be tough for Infiltration to navigate it. Funky corner switch, but Infiltration in there, anti-air early from Fudo. And his offense and just decision-making so far has been so impressive.
One of the key things for Fudo in the footsies game is his use of Mika's crouch heavy punch. He uses it a lot, almost kind of like as a mini dash. But since it's an attack, it kind of freezes the opponent as opposed to just going for a dash.
All right, there's that hitbox moving forward. Trigger available, gets the confirmed Spensic and EX.
Yep, into Nadeshko, and even had that not killed, it would have been set up for the wingless airplane. Fudo taking round 1 over Infiltration.
Does Infiltration start with another side? No, you saw the clap was out there just in case again. It's a great start from Fudo just to understand that that's going to intercept and do it.
Oh, see there, Infiltration. That's going to be key for Infiltration. He's got to make sure he whiff punishes that crouch fear to discourage. Oh, was that a punish?
Definitely a punish on forward fears. Great work from Fudo. His character knowledge and understanding is so fantastic. V reversal away, but the chase down from Fudo. He has all the tech and understanding. Standing throw, so the setup after not as strong, but he still finds the anti-air. Fudo with the pressure and chase down. Man, it is so strong so far from Fudo.
That's one of the negative aspects about Nash's V reversal. Oh, wow, just using the splash chase down. It's going to do the EX reach.
Dominant first game for Fudo. He had all the understanding, all the timing. He chased down the V reversals. He didn't let Infiltration slip up and escape.
And one of the things is that the V reversal is such a valuable tool against Mika, especially against that charged drop kick. Usually you see a lot of players, as soon as they drop that, they don't want to deal with the mix-up. So they just V reversal. Unfortunately, Nash's is not a hit. He's escaped, so Fudo basically looking for it. As soon as he sees it, he chased it down and was able to punish it.
Yeah, genius from Fudo.
Now Infiltration might not even have that option against the drop kick.
the crouching throw. Fudo in there. Was baiting throw tech, but didn't get it. Now Infiltration with a chance to get out of the corner. Which is what he really needs to do against Fudo. Avoid this pressure situation. Try to find a way out. But the ground game for Fudo is incredible. So tough to navigate. You see that crouching medium kick buffered into the V-trigger.
But you can see Infiltration, despite being in the corner here, his defense is really strong.
Fudo let him away.
Didn't take a lot of damage, even though he was trapped in the corner for that long chunk of time. Here comes Udeshko. Nice jump to avoid it. But then,
that's a command throw. Now media tap for Fudo. Great pressure, keeps it up. Other side, Infiltration, no jump away, just stayed solid and blocked.
Interesting B-skill to punish the whiff crouching heavy punch.
Stuck it out as if it was a normal. Great block from Fudo.
A little too late. I think he was still in blocks. And but there's that whiff punish on the crouch heavy punch. Like I said, that's going to be so key because that is definitely a tool that Fudo has been using a lot, and Infiltration looking for it, punished it properly.
And it's so tough to whiff punish as Nas because your walk speed is so slow, right? So getting out of the way of normals can be so tough, but Infiltration had that perfect spacing. Pressure again, and Fudo just corners him so quickly. He opens up so fast. Jump, and the air-to-air from Infiltration still.
Yeah, we've seen that so much, and there it is, again, punishing that crouching heavy punch.
Now he's having a tougher time dealing with the ground game of Infiltration as he's moving so fast, it's tough to play the footsies against it.
Oh, got in there, but didn't confirm the clap into the Irish whip.
Went for the command throw.
Yeah, that's the right choice against someone who's spending their entire time trying to whiff punish your moves. They're not hitting buttons until you do, so the dash up throw, we've seen him try it 3 times in a row now, but it's not working.
I think maybe Fudo just a bit desperate to try to get some kind of offense going, and Infiltration knew it was coming. Great round and game from him.
Nash wins.
See, very one-sided on both matches so far. Was Fudo getting in there and making it happen in the first game, and then the adjustment from Infiltration in the second.
First win for player 1.
Round 1.
We'll see who can get the advantage now.
Fight.
Mostly the strength in the neutral game is going to be so important here.
That's what it came down to for the first 2 games. Once Fudo actually got in and was able to exact his game plan, it was really tough for Infiltration to escape. Gets in there and good confirm.
Went for command throw again. A lot from Fudo so far in command throw. He didn't have many in the first game that he won.
Yeah, but I do like that he's going to that option because it's now going to keep Infiltration maybe hitting more buttons. Going to be able to land a lot more frame traps that way.
Yeah, we'll see if that's the case. So far, Infiltration's defense tightened up much stronger in the second and third game.
I like the range at which Fudo's just using the non-charged up drop kick. Not very punishable. Still a threat to have to deal with.
That's just a little option for Infiltration to think about. Interrupt, great work.
Nice confirm in the EX flying piece. Look out the corner carry. Goes for the throw.
Charge up drop kick, gets out of there. No punish for Infiltration. He could have got whip punish.
Yeah, that's how he won the previous game, 1 round.
On the way in, still has V-trigger as well as bar. Spends some meter.
One of them, yeah, on an EX Sonic.
Infiltration, yeah, immediately dashing up, has that target combo with the overhead ready. Fudo not thinking about it.
So he got in there with that crouching strong, caught Fudo by surprise, and the last thing he was thinking of was that overhead. Sometimes you just forget that target combo exists.
Oh, man. He just has the perfect spacing to stick out that clap. Has pressure, didn't confirm it, but anti-air. Other side, back to the corner, gonna have stun here more than likely. There it is. Sells the promo. Other side again. What a round from Fudo.
Twice in a row. Not quite enough.
And there it is.
Just goes for the command throw. Fudo's gonna take that with a perfect versus Infiltration.
Yeah, what a round from him. That's the kind of round that he's looking for. Just that offense. Keeps it up, makes Infiltration guess. Whip punish from him, spends critical art early, and Fudo was swinging with that fierce, more than likely with a buffer behind it, but Infiltration now gets in there and has damage for himself. Throw again.
Dashes up, gets the throw, that's the mix-up.
Now the escape. Infiltration not sticking out any buttons or anything. He doesn't want to get caught by that clap that Fudo sticks out there to snipe him.
Yeah, but now you can see Infiltration playing such
excellent jump back.
Solid defense. Is Infiltration going to come back with his own perfect? No, not quite. No, here comes Mika. So dangerous.
Dropped it, yeah. I'm not sure what confirm he was looking for, but he didn't find it, and because of that, Infiltration in the scramble, where he excels so well. Nash players in general, I feel, are so strong in the scramble, in those weird situations.
And I really felt like Fudo was, you know, wasn't expecting to get hit out of the air. Got hit out of the air, was trying to do a hit confirm, accidentally hit the punch button, and out came out the Flying Peach, not what he wanted.
Yeah, EX Peach would have been great, but back confirm from Infiltration. That's counter hit.
Okay, see, there's that standing roundhouse I was talking about. Using it out of good ranges. He's going to be able to confirm into Nadeshiko, yep.
Nadeshiko's coming in.
Oh, goes for the reset.
Other side.
And that should be a stun.
Nah, there it is. Yeah, and he switches sides. It's going to be over under what side again? In the front.
Oh, and gets you thinking left or right, and instead greets you with the command throw. Fudo taking that round quickly and decisively.
Oh man, great confirm.
Yep. Into the corner with the EX Flying Peach. It's where Mika's used their meter most of the time. Goes for the throw, catches him crouching.
Oh, baited the throw, and he walks up, lands it. This should be a stun.
Again.
And what is he going to have for the mix-up? Back to the corner. Reset, and there's the throw tech from Infiltration. Not out of this just yet.
He's going to be able to confirm into super, but he's going to save the meter.
Yeah, he's going to need a few more. These mix-ups have got to work. Gets out of there. Oh, so close to stun. The wake-up buttons. Gets in there, looks for the jump. Nadeshiko saves the day. Yes, great. Great presence of mind from Fudo to have command throw queued after the block. And it's going to be the final game here in our winners finals.
Yeah, Nadeshiko always throwing a wrench into the plan. Always have to keep in mind when she's going to strike. And yeah, completely set that up for Fudo. As soon as Infiltration blocked that, he was feeling a little bit safe. And that's what Fudo took advantage of and got him with the command throw.
Jump in is no good. Infiltration with the early anti-air. Stuff to do. She can switch it up between that splash she comes down with and her normal jump button.
You see all those little defensive standing jabs that Infiltration does? Oh, but gets over the back fist.
Backdash to avoid throw, and there's the anti-air. Other side again, and Fudo so strong with the mix-ups.
Oh yeah, there's that Fudo tech, and he's going to get the stun. Building a little bit of meter with that whiff command throw. Reset again, and again.
Other side again. Match point to get into grand finals of EVO is RZR Fudo's Mika. Infiltration, who's looked so unbeatable all year, now in a tough spot.
Oh no, that's definitely punished.
Got commit in case the Infiltration was going to hit a button. There's V reversal. Can dash up and get pressure? Does.
Just goes for the low, and Infiltration countering with those crouching jabs. And again, see those stand jab checks that he throws out there, stopping a lot of Fudo's offense. Fudo's going for a lot of forward dashes, and he just ends up dashing into those. What a neutral jump, and Fudo probably had time to get the crouching medium punch, but chose not to go for it. It was a risk.
You see the footsies from Fudo. Stand medium punch whip punish. Gets the cancel afterwards. Other side, spends critical art. Gonna take it to the last round more than likely here.
And once again, this seems to be a pattern here. We're going to the last game, last round. Winners finals, Infiltration versus Fudo.
He's going to move on into grand finals. A huge advantage to have that extra bracket. Now moving forward, lots of meter for Fudo. Ooh, and he got the confirm. He had to walk up to catch it.
And he's using that Flying Peach to get in the corner again. Just goes for the regular throw.
Brilliance from Fudo. Dash up gets stuffed from Infiltration. He had it ready. Air to air with the light kick and now escapes the corner.
Huge
just walk up command.
And he uses the punch one to send him back into the corner. But Infiltration gets out of there on the sweep.
That could have been such a big punish. But Infiltration escapes.
Wow, building up a little bit damage on
and build up the V gauge because of it.
Yeah.
Love the confirm from Fudo. EX out of the air. He needs one more to do it, and that should be that.
He's got the
He's got it. Fudo moves on to grand finals over Infiltration.
And Infiltration is going to be sent to loser side bracket where he's going to have a rematch versus Yukadon. But look at Fudo, look at the elation. He knows he's put himself in prime position to take Evolution 2016 here for Street Fighter V in its inaugural year.
And he was the guy to beat. Infiltration has been so unbeatable all year.
Right.
You know, every event he's gone to, he's been such a terror, only had a few slip-ups, and this is one of them. Now in loser's bracket of EVO, he's going to have to claw his way back against Yukadon, and even if he does that, another set against Fudo.
Yeah, and he would have to win 2 sets against Fudo, but you know what? It's not a guarantee right now. Yukadon is right there. He wants to be the guy to go up against Fudo.
Yeah, and he's looked so impressive all the way. So we're going to take a peek at some of the stuff that you guys just saw in those matches. Some of the highlights, some of the great stuff you saw from both of those players. It came down to the end of things. And man, one of the things about Fudo, if you ever do a normal jump against him away from a grab, he will always,
for it, yeah,
always have that anti-air queued on
deck. And
deck.
just going to the opposite side once again. And then the command throw just when you're worried about perhaps a crouching light kick to catch you.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Here's infiltration. Yeah, he had the chance for the stun there, and then this is the situation where Nadeshiko came in and just locked infiltration down, gave Fudo the opportunity for that, and once again Nadeshiko.
The series that he used to close it out, tried to get it confirmed, didn't, but there it is anyway, the command throw from Fudo. And that's what put him into the finals. See the elation as soon as he got it, so it's just he let that sigh of relief go, like, oh man, if he jumped away from that or neutral jumped and punished him or anything, you never know what could be happening, right?
Yeah, you'd think that a player like Fudo would be used to getting in the grand finals like this, but no, it's still just like we mentioned many times, over 5,000 players. To know that you have survived this long, you are guaranteed to be in grand finals after a pool of 5,100 players. That's just fatiguing to think about, you know?
Yeah, it's absolutely mind-boggling, and you could see it there that he had pure shock, just like I'm shocked. If any of you at home don't own a Vertigeared chair, what could you possibly be thinking? You can save 10% using EVO 2016, offer valid through the 18th, which is today. You better get on that right now. You could be sitting pretty as you watch EVO next year. So it's been a pleasure so far hanging out with you guys at EVO. We've got the rest of top 3 coming up. It's going to be losers finals and then grand finals of Street Fighter 5.
That's right. Once again, Yukadon versus Infiltration. Remember, these guys played each other first round. First round of top 8. Yeah, and they went against each other, and Infiltration was able to defeat Yukadon. But you know what? Here's the situation. Whenever a player loses, they think about the match a lot, right? And the winner's like, cool, I won. I'm just going to keep going forward. So the person who loses might have analyzed the things and figured out what it was that he did wrong, and so it's actually tough for the run back in a lot of situations.
Yeah, it's so tough as the opponent, just like it's tough to walk the streets without wearing a Capcom Pro Tour shirt. You can check them out at Amazon.com/Capcom Pro Tour. I definitely recommend the Win, Rinse, Repeat shirt. If I see you walking around like that, there's nothing I could say that would be more satisfactory than owning that shirt. Definitely get on it now. The official Pro Tour tees. We are into our losers finals of EVO. You can see them set up. The 2 Nash players to make it deepest in the bracket. It's going to be Infiltration of Korea and Yukadon, Japan.
All right, it's going to be Nash versus Nash, as we said. And Infiltration taking it the first time. So let's see what kind of adjustments that Yukadon has made, or maybe just thought about after he lost. Oh, I should have did this. Oh, you know what? I kept falling for this. And these are the things that maybe he can add to his game right now to make sure that the same result does not happen.
And it was clean play from Infiltration. There was the rare flub where he lost the 1 game, but it was almost a convincing 3-0. It turned out to be a 3-1, but we'll see if Yukadon can, you know, find the chink in that armor that is Infiltration's defense and movement. Here it is, our losers finals of EVO 2016. It's going to be a Nash mirror. Razor Infiltration on the left, Yukadon on the right. Early offense from Yukadon. You can see the pressure. Delayed crouching fears to try to frame trap.
Yeah, this is already different already, because if I remember, Yukadon played a little bit defensively last time, but this time he is definitely going a little bit more aggressive. You see the forward dashes, chasing Infiltration into the corner.
Now, early offense already. No anti-air on that neutral jump. Didn't want to risk it in time in case the crouching medium punch was stopped. EX side.
Yeah, anti-air with the EX side. Trying to apply the pressure. Infiltration just wants to get out of the corner. Gets the neutral jump to beat the knee.
Throw tech again. EX for pressure. He had the frames, but Yukadon with the challenge. Air to air. Infiltration really caging him in the corner.
Now Infiltration. Oh, great reaction with the anti-air once again. Yukadon now with only just a little bit of life left to take it for this one. But Infiltration getting the jump, and he's going to be able to get him.
Spends the EX to try to close it, but still not enough. The V-trigger still available. Cross-side. But the EX, genius. Knew that there was going to be another fireball. Throws it out. Infiltration first round. It was a tough one. It was definitely not as convincing as the ones he's had before.
Yeah, Yukadon threw a fireball and decided to chase after it, and that's why it was smart for Infiltration to counter with the EX so he can get that second fireball. But Yukadon, once again, going on the offense on the verge of dizzying. Yes, gets a crouching light kick. Just like that, starting with a huge amount of damage. Not going to spend meter, of course, because he has such a high lead now.
You're absolutely right. Such a lead at this point. No reason to spend any of that gauge. Rush. Well, he's going to take some of it back.
Yeah, takes half that bar, you see, just like that.
And B gauge now available. Infiltration sitting on meter as well. Okay, he's just a few from taking this.
Oh, great blocks. from
had that been sight. The
Oh,
jump
yeah,
over.
had to get it, had to save himself.
To save himself
Had to
for sure.
save himself, yeah. Soon as he saw that jump, great reactions from Yukadon to cancel the V trigger and get out of there. And then also, great reaction. Oh, wait.
Got him. Yeah, there it is. Just buffered it. As soon as he was knocked down, thought that there was going to be a fireball, and there was. Now pressure for Infiltration goes for the jump.
Once again, I think, oh, okay, he's got over the fireball. But Yukadon has definitely been playing very defensive. They're blocking in a lot of situations, not getting frame trapped a lot. I expect Infiltration to go for the throws now.
There it is. Keeps up the offense. Jump over. Gotta watch for the overhead, and he does. Great punish from Yukadon. Meaty boom. But out of there is Infiltration.
Oh, chases down!
Great punish. Throw. Oh, he's only a few from stun. It's gonna be stun.
And he's gonna be able to build up enough meter for the critical art, so he's gonna be able to take this first game.
So, Yukadon already closing out the first game. Last set, he only got the one.
That's
So
right.
to get the early first game here against Infiltration is massive. We'll see if he can make the adjustment, but man, what a first game from Yukadon.
You mentioned it too, Infiltration all year long had been seemingly almost invincible in this game, and then finally that CEO Tokido was able to defeat him in Grand Finals. It was like the first sign of a weakness, or that perhaps people were catching up to him. Here we see Yukadon getting a lead against Infiltration in this loser's final set.
Now, oh, there's the trade on the boom. And you see Yukadon slowing things down a bit now, actually. He had so much offense before, and, you know, feels that the pace is better this way, but now Infiltration's picking things up. Close to stun. And
There it is, off the standing roundhouse. Oh no, but accidentally does the crouching heavy punch a little too slow. But Infiltration now you see is also trying to play very aggressive now. That was tricky.
And he blocked it, you can see.
Yeah.
There's the confirmed counter hit forward roundhouse. Crouching jab. Great work from Infiltration to close it out.
Round 2.
See if he can keep this up. Early boom. Oh, forward heavy punch too.
Trying
Scared
to
to
flip him
throw.
out of the air.
Forward
Again,
like it.
yeah, just to get away from the cross-up situation. Blocking that cross-up gives the opponent so much frame advantage, and you have to deal with the mix-up, so just avoid it as best as you can.
Yeah, why even put yourself in that situation in the first place?
Nice reaction with that crouching medium punch, but here comes Infiltration, confirmed off of the counter hit knee.
That was great work. Huge damage on this again. This is the kind of round you expect from Infiltration. See what the rest of it looks like. The jump in again. Anti-air trades, he gets the combo. Yeah, great follow-up.
Not true invincible is the EX side, only high invincible, but nice beat trigger from Yukadon. Gonna get in there. And again, both of these players are playing so defensive.
Critical art, there it
He
is.
builds it up, yep, there it is.
Had it on deck. You see that stand medium punch. Just out
What's
there.
the mix-up afterwards?
Overhead, great block and a punish. Infiltration EX out of the air. He
standing
got
up.
the counter hit. If it had been EX, it would have been. But the throw Infiltration clutch until the end.
And look at that, look on Infiltration face. No panic, no stress at all. It was just like, okay, I got
Business
this.
as usual.
Exactly. Infiltration tying it up 1-1. A little bit of a smile on Yukadon's face. It's stressful, but you gotta imagine playing on the stage. Gotta be so much fun.
Buffer from Yukadon.
Now Yukadon, again, like I said, I feel like the biggest change we've seen from Yukadon is that he is being very aggressive.
But the last game he slowed it down a bit. There wasn't as much aggression, and because of that, I think Infiltration took advantage. In with the moonsault.
I mean, sometimes it is a good idea to keep switching between being aggressive and then being defensive to keep the opponent guessing, but in this case, it seems like Yukadon definitely has more success from being aggressive, because right now he's playing a little more defensive, and it's costing him.
Infiltration keeping up the offense. Oh, went for a setup, but there was late rise, so he didn't get anything out of it. Didn't recognize it in time. Man, forward liking anti-air from Infiltration, so clinical.
At that range where you just don't feel like he can hit you, so you don't touch a button on the way down, get met in the air with that towards light kick.
Lots of gauge for Infiltration as well, though not out of this round yet is Yukadon. One big jump could do it.
Ooh, only threw one fireball on that EX. Went under and went for the throw, but a great tech from Yukadon.
No meter left. Okay, yeah,
What a
great.
dash under and getting that in. And he is going to be caught out of his delay by that knee. Great punish there from Infiltration. Infiltration takes the lead in this loser's finals match.
The whip punish with EX side. What an answer. Other side gets the confirm, punish the landing frames. And out of there. Man, chase now too. What a round so far from Yukadon, although Infiltration survives the stun. So far at least. Gets through?
Yeah, he knew that that wasn't a true block string. Trying to get through, wasn't able to punish, but then steals a little meter, gets in the corner.
Will be able to get out of there.
I love it. Looks like he's escaping, but then turns it right back and around into an attack. Oh no, ooh, not punished though.
Yeah, Infiltration didn't stick out anything that reached. Medium kick is good. Full target combo, and there's the confirm, yeah.
That's a target combo we almost never see. You always forget that he has it.
Yeah, very rare that you see it out, but Yukadon had it. It was an excellent confirm. Jump early for Infiltration, block on the other side.
Two Sonic moves to keep himself with the pressure in close. Yukadon again. Now backing up a little bit, trying to find the moment to go on the offense, but oh, nice.
He has a huge gauge for himself as well. And he hit, oh, what a delay, and Infiltration steals it.
It's so long. These guys both have been blocking those frame traps so well, so Infiltration had to delay that so far.
They're caught him flinching. Now, V-trigger on deck for Infiltration, tries to force the mix-up, and Yukadon's out of there. Although he does have advantage. Oh, man, that could have been critical art. You gotta watch out for it. He gets it. Critical art.
And there it is, Yukadon gonna go up 2-1 versus Infiltration.
Just like that. Favorite for EVO now down to possibly.
You know what? I said this before. Like I said, he's probably thought about this matchup. You know, man, if I had that chance to play him again, this is what I'd do. And it's paying off. He's up 2-1 versus Infiltration.
Also had to play through the loser's bracket, played L.I. Joe. In another match, he's played it so many times, he might be warm in Infiltration just sitting there and didn't get a chance to think about it. Had to play directly after that, winners finals.
A lot of the audience thinking maybe Infiltration is going to bust out a secret surprise character. No, he's going to stick with Nash the whole entire way.
And he's locked in at this point. Yukadon could be the one to take him out.
Ooh,
huge job. Infiltration with the lead. Now, lots of offense for him this game. Pressure.
Yeah.
Other side, it gets the tragedy assault. Bit of a scramble, but Yukadon gets the best.
And he's going to confirm into the V-trigger, and that is going to be enough to take that round. Infiltration trying to tie it up 2 versus 2.
It was great recognition to see that in that situation he can end with tragedy assault instead of spending any kind of meter of his own. He gets to steal some instead.
Again, throwing out that stand medium punch, always buffering it into Sonic's side, just in case the opponent dashes forward into the punch.
Just looking out for it constantly, anti-air.
Yeah, hit him out of the air, unfortunately, but still able to hit it the second time, close to stun now. Trying to figure out a way to get in there, but nice job from Infiltration, playing defense until he found his opening, and again, that air-to-air.
Yeah, there's a counter sweep from Yukadon. Lots of gauge and has a huge advantage in this round.
Ooh, okay, blocking that again. Kind of a delayed frame trap.
No anti-air, stays in the front, block from Infiltration, but he's trying to claw back into this round and he's not too far away.
Ooh,
block punish, doesn't use critical art just yet. It wouldn't have killed.
Yeah, so he wants to make sure.
Oh, you see the super delay from Infiltration. Did he get him?
He did.
That's a round for him, just like that. So, now match point Yukadon over RZR's Infiltration. Favorite to win EVO in so many people's eyes. Could go down here in losers finals.
Is Yukadon going to perform the upset of Evolutions? Oh, wow. So now Infiltration says, you know what? Anything you can do, I can do better.
Lands it. It's going to be a lead for him, a nice 40%.
Yep, and again, they're both at no meters, so they're both going to be building it up at the same rate.
Man, the buttons for Infiltration, so solid on the ground. Oh, huge chance. Yes, Infiltration. So close to putting this to the final game. Gets hit in the front, though. This is a big chance for Yukadon. Block on the frame trap from Infiltration, and now the chase down. It's going to be tough. He's got to make his way in all the way against Infiltration. No anti-air either.
He's in, catches him a little bit low, but nothing after that.
Oh,
Beats him. They both went for the towards medium kick. Infiltration's one out. Caught Yukadon by surprise, and then Yukadon got caught by the crouching medium kick, and now Infiltration tying it up 2-2 here in losers finals. Ready to go. Gonna go right back into it. Here it is. Last game. Infiltration. Nash versus Nash. Yukadon. Let's go.
We'll see if he can do it. Which Nash is gonna move into grand finals of EVO against Fudo. Missed the confirm, was slightly too far for the second hit. And again, poor liking from Infiltration. So slippery. So aware of his surroundings. Dash up.
Yukadon getting in there. Yep. Getting the counter hit, and then the throw is
Bad
going to go for
spot
another
to be
one.
in. Infiltration has done that a few times already. Just dash out of the corner, punish on the boom with the V-trigger.
I like that he knew he had enough time to forward dash after that V-trigger. We've seen it whip a bunch of times between these two guys earlier. Oh, again, same setup. He knows that that's not he has enough time to neutral jump past that sonic boom.
And confirm again, Infiltration with the pressure. Corner for himself, just needs one more. But Yukon anti-air, and also Yukon. Critical art on deck. You have to be so afraid. If Infiltration gets hit by anything, it's going to be dead. At this point in the anti-air, forward light kick again. So key on the spacing, because might have been a jump in, it was dead.
Yeah, but that was so late. That was so late. I almost felt like he hit it too late, but the trade shows that Infiltration's going to go take it, and Yugadon is just going to go and spin the meter right away. He wants to take that lead. He wants to put Infiltration on his toes right away. Give him enough time to build up some super meter back for that third round that he's so confident to getting to. Oh no!
What a drop! Man, that's tough. And now Infiltration building a lot of meter for himself, sitting on this trigger as well.
Ooh, neutral jump here. Great block from Yukadon, trying to chase down Yukadon as Infiltration.
Air to air is great. Put himself in the perfect positioning to have it. Jump over, and he lands it. Final round. Losers final is going to the last round here. RZR's Infiltration versus Yukadon in the Nash Mirror to see who's going to go to grand finals of EVO.
Against Fudo. Now, here's the situation. Infiltration has a lot more meter than Yukadon, but Yukadon, see, he spent that meter early.
Oh, what a reaction from him. Saw it so quickly, 40% lead. Immediate from Infiltration, has pressure for himself as well. And Yukadon, got to be careful in this situation. Back throw and Infiltration with the lead.
And now he's going to be able to V-trigger and get the punish as well. And dashing in there, catching him with those sights and the crouching medium kick.
What an answer. He walked up so slow to get it. Pressure.
And throws it back to the reversal. Here comes Yukadon. Block the overhead. Infiltration has blocked those overheads in so many clutch moments.
Anti-air has V-trigger on deck. Got to be careful if you're Yukadon.
Jab checking. Oh, again, that torrent spike kick.
Other side, blocks from Yukadon, staying clutch, and you gotta be, man, that critical art on deck from Yukadon, it's terrifying. Infiltration has so few options that won't be punished by it.
Wow, he goes for that, and then he throws a sonic boom.
So
Wow.
risky in this last moment is Infiltration. The dash up, he could have confirmed, but no. Now Yukadon still back to the corner, Infiltration. The throw! It's not enough, he gets the jab over it. Infiltration stays alive on the brink of defeat.
I saw a reversal come out from Yukadon. He did something, but it didn't work.
What if it was the critical art? It could have been it just like that. It was a jab from Infiltration. Now, he's going to be playing against his teammate, RZR Fudo, in grand finals of EVO. After so close to losing that match and being eliminated, he fights out and survives.
And so it is going to be a rematch now. Again, we've talked about it before. We've talked about it before about the runbacks, but let's take a look a little bit at the match that we just saw. You saw right there, Yukadon confirming into the critical art, able to take this game.
And it was excellent work from him. You can see these tight moments here in a Nash Mirror are so terrifying. It's so tough to throw booms. You see the buttons, that Infiltration used to tie it up.
Yukadon was up 2-1, was on the verge, and then Infiltration ties it up, and then here goes for the throw, and a stand jab.
The reversal, you can see it on the screen there. He tried it. Who knows what it was?
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, we talked about it or previously with Yukadon trying to come over here. Looked like he almost had it refigured out when he thought about it. Now, Infiltration obviously lost the Fudo, so he's going to be thinking about it as well.
And we'll see that in just a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final match of EVO 2016 Grand Finals. Infiltration vs. Fudo!
All right, it's time for Grand Finals for Street Fighter V here at Evolution 2016. Who is going to cement themselves as the first winner of Street Fighter V here at F4 Evolution?
It's going to be a crazy set. We saw it in winners finals. It's 3-2, came down to the last round. Fudo clutched it out. Such a close set. It's going to be similar again. It's going to be Mika trying to get in there, trying to find a way in, and Nash trying to be that wall. That's super tough to deal with approach from Mika. And we'll see if Fudo can do it again. He had lovely footsies the whole time last time. He's going to have to try to close it out. Infiltration needs to win 2-3 out of 5 sets to be the EVO champion.
But you know what? If anyone can do it, it is Infiltration. He has overcome even tougher odds than that in the past, but Fudo, again, super strong. He played very solid. Let's see if he can keep this going. Oh!
Early command throw attempt from Fudo. That's a sign to tell.
Yeah, he was probably hoping that that was going to be blocked, and he did the command throw a little too early. Goes for the reset and does get the command throw into the corner now. Goes for another command throw, but Infiltration with a jump to escape.
Yeah, lots of command throws. Now, does he continue to go for these? Punish again, man. He is ready for those V reversals. Does he continue to go for command throws, or does he stick to ground and mix-ups is the question.
Well, you know, like going for those command throws early on, I just feel like that kind of sets up the precedent, you know? Now Infiltration is going to be jumping a lot. He's going to be hitting buttons a lot more. It's going to give Fudo a lot more opportunities like that.
That was so good. Meaty forward medium punch combo into the jab. Confirms it to the EX Beach. Amazing stuff from Fudo. Let's see, this neutral so far just gets in early.
Goes for the regular throw, but Infiltration walked back far enough to get away.
And that whip punish attempt from Fudo, so dangerous. Any range that clap. Critical art confirmed.
Wow, you know, in the last match we saw Infiltration saving meters so many times to make sure it killed, but here, just spending it right away.
Trying to force this third round so that he has a chance to build more meter anyway. The dash in and out throw, and what a round from Infiltration. Gets the perfect.
That has to make Infiltration feel good, getting that kind of momentum, showing that he has a lot of reads on what Fudo wants to do.
Fudo on the approach. So many tools you have to be worried about. Okay, finds the hit, in there with the drop kick, early pressure, confirmed.
Again, that's what I mean, that standing light punch can lead to
what
the
side?
throw.
In the front, it's gonna be stunned. Jump. He's got the combo. Now what's the setup afterwards that Infiltration's gonna have to deal with Fudo? And the media again doesn't believe in it.
Confirm it that time.
Yeah, they believe in it in the trade on the jump. He'll take it. First game, Fudo.
Fudo now up 1-0. He's 2 games away from taking Street Fighter V here at Evolution. Infiltration has to make some sort of adjustment right now.
Round 1.
Gotta figure it out. And it's been tough because normally you think of this matchup, the neutral is so one-sided, it's so Nash dominant, but that has not been the case. Infiltration just having trouble dealing with Fudo's buttons, his spacing, although now the offense is in there.
Yeah, nice anti-air dash under there specifically just to counter with that crouching mid range. Has Fudo trapped the corner, but nice use of the V reversal to kind of get himself out of the situation, but then...
Command throw, try to put Infiltration back to the corner more than likely.
Yeah.
Oh, the chase down.
3 dashes.
But the perfect again, and you know, that's the second perfect Infiltration's got, right? But Fudo the game last time.
Exactly.
Because he just makes the right decisions and gets in there once, and that's all it takes. That noise, that clap, so terrifying. And their Infiltration confirmed from Fudo.
Yeah, players can hear that in their nightmares. Oh, there it is, that crouching strong. Goes into the air so it avoids throw attempts. And that was the setup that Fudo has.
Oh,
and he gets the crush counter, so he's going to be able to confirm into the Irish whip in the corner.
That pressure, Fudo's so dangerous here. Closest stun is Infiltration, splash in the front. What a guy.
Smart play. And that's going to do it for this round. Fudo now tying the second game up, 1 round apiece. As you said, Infiltration getting the perfects, but if Fudo keeps getting the games, then it's all meaningless.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll take those rounds if you get the better ones. 2 times. Almost got through with the drop kick, not quite on time. Infiltration and Sierra locked and loaded. Another jump. Yeah, Fudo really trying to force the issue. Gonna be critical early. Huge lead already for Infiltration in this round.
Crucial. Just has a little bit of life to take, but Mika has a lot of meter left. Oh, no,
counter it confirmed. Steal some of that cage as well. Infiltration, an amazing round. Another perfect. 3 of them.
Perfects now from Infiltration versus Fudo. So he's going to take game 2 with 2 perfects.
1 apiece now. And what a way to weather the storm, right? Especially surviving in that neutral game where Fudo's so strong. And really just closing it out. Great work from Infiltration. That clap. Oh, interrupt on the drop kick. Infiltration more than ready for it.
Clips him with that Sonic Scythe, pushing Fudo into the corner.
The chase down. Fudo really wants to get in there and make it happen.
Goes for the throw that time.
Yeah, regular throw. Late rise from Infiltration.
No confirm that. Crouching light kick in the stand light punch. Flying Peach.
Surprised to see it. Got him again.
Delayed on that frame trap, and he's going to get under there again and take Fudo challenges, but unfortunately for him, it's a trade. So Infiltration is going to take that round.
Such excellent work from Infiltration. So clinical in the way he closed it out. Punish. Yeah, you can't get away with that. Not at that spacing against Fudo.
You see Fudo chase down a little bit, and then off of that crouch, fierce. Like I said, before Infiltration, one of the keys that I felt like he needed to win was the whip punish that crouching heavy punch.
Yeah, it's so tough to do. Anti-air, he was more than ready. Fudo's jumped over those fireballs so consistently now that it's to be expected.
Nice dash throw for the whip punish. A little too late on that one. Here we go. He gets it. Went for the command throw. Not going to get it.
V-trigger still available for Fudo. It's so dangerous as the Neshiko mix-ups.
Countering with that crouching medium kick, just keeping him out. Being a wall with these buttons, and now with a jumping light kick.
Yeah, in the air-to-air, Fudo has to find some kind of way in.
This defense right now from
Whip,
Infiltration, yeah, so strong.
Just desperate dropkick from Fudo at that range. Totally unnecessary. Infiltration, ready with the whip punish. Now up 2-1 over Fudo.
You're really going to need to make sure you have a read that your opponent doesn't want to move anywhere to try to go for that drop kick, but Infiltration dashing around back and forth.
And oddly enough, I feel like the pace of this has picked up, and that's worked out for Infiltration. Which is not what you expect in this matchup, right? You expect the slower it is, the better for Nash, but he just doesn't want to play that style, that pace against Fudo.
Yeah, and you can see Infiltration now using the fact that, ooh, nice, getting over that fireball.
Chase down and punish. He's just too ready for it.
Second time that he's done that now.
V-trigger available for Fudo as well. If he lands a hit, you know it'll be coming out. Pops it. And he wow, chase down. He really read it.
Almost tried to chase down, yeah. He even used the jumping light kick to cross him up.
Yeah, just had an understanding that would happen. Confirm on the jab. Forward medium kick to chase. Quick rise or back roll.
Slowly pushing him into the corner, Infiltration trying to figure out his way out.
Oh, confirmed from Fudo. Should be able to close it out. And he does. Great work on that round. Just at the right spot at the right time, which he always is.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright.
Infiltration pretty active. Yeah, that medium kick sticking out buttons.
Like I said, when the Infiltration is able to just kind of establish that wall, but now he's going in and he's going to get the stun.
I really feel like he's picked up the pace so much, steals the meter. Regular throw, what a round he's had so far.
No, goes for the medium punch instead.
Dash a throw.
Is Infiltration going to get another perfect here? Oh, not quite, not quite.
Yeah, just
shot. One attack.
Took some chip.
That's a virtual perfect.
Yeah. It counts, we'll take it.
Essentially 4 perfects now for Infiltration here in this grand final set.
He's looking on getting the reset here, 3-1 over Fudo if he can close out this round. Fudo just walking forward, but it's so tough to deal with the projectiles, the dash in and out, just the movement.
I feel like Infiltration has just done such a good job becoming a wall now. Poking with those crouching medium kicks, countering with those knees and jump light kicks, stand roundhouses.
And it's been a forward moving wall. It's that he's in and out and not just sitting in one spot and waiting to get picked apart from Mika. Now pressure.
Fudo finally getting a little bit of play here.
Oh, the drop kick. Yeah, he's gone for that so many times after the stand throw. And because of that, Infiltration more than ready. Has the punish queued up.
Definitely was smart from Infiltration. If he's going to get thrown, make sure he stand up. Mika
and a throw will do it. There's the reset from Infiltration. 3-1 forces us to a final set of Street Fighter V here.
Look at Infiltration. You can see himself nodding to himself. He's feeling confident now. Fudo has to recall what it was that he did to be able to send Infiltration to loser's bracket. Otherwise, Infiltration
Round 1
is going to repeat in the second set.
He's really had no series of offenses that has count recently. It's been maybe a round, but can't put it together for a game. Challenge, yeah, there it is.
Confirm and gets the command throw now.
Back to the corner.
But you know, after that punch throw, Mika doesn't really get any sort of mix-ups. You get that side switch, but very little else.
And the spacing on Infiltration's anti-airs. He's always in the perfect place. He just hangs out there. Oh, punish with EX, there it is. Yeah, V-trigger is available for Fudo. The trade on the air-to-air, anti-air.
Oh, gets the cross-up.
Spends the EX for extra damage, but it's still not enough.
Oh, here comes the Deshko.
Just coming in. Oh, the jabs. Such a smart decision from Infiltration. The rapid jab to blow up any kind of movement that he was going to do.
Infiltration, no fear from the Deshko. Gonna take it with that stand jab.
Man, Fudo just, he didn't respect it. He was like, I'll get him in there somehow. It's the rapid jab. caught him out of it. Now the confirm.
Nice again. A standing medium punch directly into Flying Peach. Gets the throw, but again, standing throw, so not as much advantage. No mix-up situation afterwards.
Oh, he gets in there, down fierce, the jump away. Infiltration had it. He's had a great read on these command throws so far. Drop kick, chase down.
Oh, not this time. Yeah, not in time. Not in time.
Few frames too short.
Now, Fudo gonna use the V reversal to try to keep the momentum going. But again, you notice that every time he's landing a normal throw, it's always infiltration standing. So now I feel like, yeah, Fudo's got to go for some crouching light kicks.
Try to catch him standing. That's the best place to use the throw. Got the confirm, and that's going to be the first game infiltration. Yeah, it didn't even look like it hit right.
Yeah, the perfect timing on that. It was like 1 pixel away from touching him in the face and right into V trigger to the other side. Going to be able to get that confirm and take the first game.
Just 2 more for infiltration to close out EVO.
You can see right now on Fudo's face.
Round 1.
A little bit of doubt creeping into that expression.
It's been such a dominant series here from infiltration. 4 straight after that first win from Fudo.
Punishing the drop kick with the back fist.
Confirmed from Fudo, but still has a great corner position for himself. He really has to make this count because he hasn't been able to so far, and you see, Infiltration fights his way out. Block, and man, he's had the perfect reads on when there's command throw and when there isn't. Because of that, Fudo really struggling.
And you know, Fudo's been doing a lot of those neutral jumps, but Infiltration has almost always been ready with his crouching medium punch.
EX to confirm.
Yep. And he's going to go for the reset. Stays from the front, but good right block from Infiltration, but like another mix-up.
And Fudo stayed very patient there. But the back throw is going to do it. Another round for Infiltration.
Infiltration now looking like he has all the momentum.
He's 4 straight games since that first one of Grand Final so far. Looking to try to make this 5.
See that? He reacted to the jump, didn't throw the second Sonic Boom.
Anti-air, Infiltration more than ready.
Fudo hitting buttons that time, but you know, has the trade. Okay, there it is. Fudo always ready for that neutral jump.
Well, it didn't get much out of it, you see. Yeah, he did get more than just a bit of offense, which is what Infiltration will take.
As movement heavy as Infiltration is playing right now, it's really just kind of a subterfuge. He's playing so defensively. Look at that. Back jabs and the stand jab.
It's never in the range. What a whip punish.
And he's going to go up 2-0 against Fudo here in Grand Finals. He's 1 game away from being your champion here at Evolution. Fudo trying to figure out something here. You see Infiltration showing the crowd 1 more game.
Just the last one. That's all he needs to be the EVO champion. Fudo desperately has to figure something out. It's been 5 wins for Infiltration straight.
Infiltration leaning forward, looking at Fudo like, are you ready? Are you ready?
Taking a peek. He's like, look, man, I got to close this out. There's casinos here. You know, we got to have some fun in Vegas. Dash in, gets the interception. Fudo with the pressure. And this is a great start for him so far. He has to keep this kind of pressure up consistently or it's going to be tough for him.
Catches him from the front, but nice avoidance of the command throw again, just like you said. Infiltration has set such a read on Fudo's patterns for trying to go for command throws.
6 cents on when it'll come out. And there's finally a command throw. He makes it happen. Extra damage because of the gray.
Oh, there it is.
This is amazing for Fudo.
Irish whip. Oh, he doesn't go for the EX. The EX might have been able to finish him off.
Man, and now Infiltration. You gave him another chance. Other side, what a block from Fudo, but still. Infiltration living. Maybe not for long. And there it is. Yeah, closes it out. Would have been a heartbreaker if Infiltration brought that back.
Round 2. Fight.
Fudo now taking a lead here, a little bit of comfort, but
showing some signs of life.
Yeah, sitting on a full meter now. Like I said, that's a lot of EX flying peaches for him for corner carry.
Such a dangerous position. There's one of those EX peaches you just brought up. And now has offense for himself, a whip punish. Dangerous. What is he going to do? EX command throw. Close to the stun and the round.
Goes up again, tries to dash forward.
Other side.
But yes, Infiltration now going to use the EX, tries to get a little bit of that life. Gets the throw.
Anti-air.
But again,
another throw. And Infiltration. The wake-up button can confirm with EX and Nadeshko. Back to the corner and then gets out of it with the peach, but still Fudo takes it. A game for him in Grand Finals. Breaks the streak, and now 2-1, Infiltration still in the lead.
That's definitely got to put a little confidence in for Fudo now. Taking that one game.
Round 1.
Back into it.
Fight.
We'll see if Fudo can create that kind of offense again, find the openings he needs. He's out of range, trying to get the clap whip punish, but ran into a button instead. Neutral jump, good option from Fudo to beat the horizontal options that Infiltration uses to get in, such as side dash, forward heavy kick, confirm.
That confirming the flying peach again. Going in there with some Nadeshko mix-ups. Nadeshko, from the front that time.
Yeah, keeps him safe. And the jump in, chase down.
Oh, just goes for the drop, off for the drop. That's punishable, but nothing from Infiltration. But Infiltration with a whip punish on that crouching heavy punch. That
Other side.
Gets the under and gets the throw.
The reversal is good from Fudo. He gets pressure off this after the dash. And there it is, the command throw.
They're finally starting to land for Fudo now. Oh, and jumped away, so very fortunate not had to deal with that mix-up because he was already jumping when Infiltration decided to activate that V-trigger.
Other side, great block from Fudo. Absolutely clutch, no confirm. Anti-air.
Strong anti-air. Ooh, too far to confirm that.
Oh, we got him in the EX, and that's going to be the round Fudo. Genius. When there was a dash up, he didn't tech. He just hit a button. He was totally ready for the dash. And man, what excellent stuff from Fudo. In the clutch there to have the button out.
Attack him with that drop kick.
Dash in, there's the regular throw. Caught him crouching, so he gets pressure. Blocks from Infiltration. But just this caging from Fudo. Trade. Still has positioning in there with a drop kick chase down. What a command throw, the range on that.
And it's going to take him right back into the corner, so all throw escape attempts, null and void. Oh wow, look at these buttons now. As we said, not a lot of damage all at once from Nash, but that was like 5 individual hits that just took out half of Fudo's life bar.
The jump splash, oh, tries to get in there, whiffs on the forward heavy punch. Too bad for Fudo. Could have been big. Drop kick, chase down.
Oh, no, not this time.
Maybe another command throw attempt, and he got roundhouse instead. But V-trigger and lots of meter for Fudo.
Infiltration now, going for the cross-up. Look at this pressure from him, and again those stand jab checks. Defensive, he's gonna get the look for it, and now Infiltration at tournament point. One more round for Infiltration. Fudo's got to take this. Oh wow, starts with the clap.
The confirm into the side. What a man, amazing stuff from Infiltration. Drop kick. Fudo has the offense for himself, and the throw. Infiltration. Lead is growing.
Infiltration.
What a block
and
a
he read it. Coming after him, nice crouching strong, and he's going to get the EX command throw again.
What's going to be the offense for Fudo? Dash up the confirm. V-trigger is available, but he's going to push to the corner first instead. Pops it. Chase down.
Oh,
he really read it.
Yeah. He did the quick Nadeshko instead, but he didn't get anything off that. Infiltration manages to escape.
Sells the promo, but man, didn't get punished for it. Critical art on deck for Infiltration, and that's going to be a game winner.
What a throw tech.
Could be a game winner if he gets it. V reversal is good. Fudo a chance here.
Yeah,
what's it going to be?
Mix up after that. Nice blocks from Infiltration. Infiltration tries to get in. He's sitting on all that bar.
And he gets the throw. Infiltration is your EVO champion.
He's done it. He's defeated Fudo, coming back from loser's bracket, taking 2 sets in a row. Infiltration is the first Street Fighter V champion here. Evolution 2016.
He was on the ropes, down in that set, brought it back against Fudo. 5 straight games. Fudo showed signs of life, put himself on the board, but in the end, Infiltration all year long has been such a menace, and you can see it here at EVO. He is your champion.
The one player from Korea representing Korea, 6 Japanese players, 1 US player, and 1 guy from Korea. That was Infiltration, and he made it all the way through, just taking out player after player. He did hit that wall when he got to Fudo in winners finals, got sent to loser, but came back, able to figure it out. 2 matches in a row. Let's take a look at this grand finals match.
See, just the back and forth between these two. Fudo, his pressure and footsies were so spectacular, but Infiltration, time and time again, so clutch in these last few moments. And see, just this series here from Fudo, so dangerous, that wake-up button and the confirm. But man, it's just these tough spots to be for Infiltration. And that was finally the game that Fudo put himself on the board with, but it's brutal. That's 5 games straight for Infiltration. What a streak. What an understanding of what he needed to do to win, and the throw.
Yes.
To close it out. Your EVO champion.
There it is, Infiltration. Look, a lot of people picked him to take this tournament. There you see exactly why. Just a solid player. I mean, he burst into the EVO scene and got top 8 right away, and then just kept getting stronger and stronger. Won in 2012, and then he's just remained such a threat. He's been in the top 8 like every year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much every year at EVO. And in Street Fighter 5, we have a completely different game.
Yeah.
Didn't matter.
Doesn't matter at all. He immediately becomes one of the most dominant players at every single event, and that's the case here. He had, you know, some rare slip-ups, mostly CEO. He lost to Tokido, right? But here, when it counted at EVO, he got the W.
Exactly, and even in that match against Tokido, it just felt like that was one particular day that Tokido was playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
You know, and Infiltration just caught a little off guard, but, you know, might have been a good wake-up call for him, you know, just to make sure, like, hey, maybe I am vulnerable a little bit, shore up a little bit of his game, and he's come here at EVO, and he's taken it.
He definitely looked vulnerable. There's that set against Yukon on Nash that was super close. Fudo sent him to losers in a really tight set. It was one of those things where, even though a lot of people thought he would be the champ, there was moments where he was out of it, where you thought, like, maybe this could not be the year of Infiltration, like he had back in 2012 and like he's having this year, but there he is, you see him.
Yeah, but also just want to make sure we give a shout outs to Fudo, because that guy played out of his mind. Again, when he first picked up Armika, everybody was like, because he was a Fei Long player, and Fei Long very methodical, very footsie based, you know, and then he went with Mika, who everyone was saying was like this crazy mix-up character, but, you know, he found a way to take his style, make it work with Armika, and here he is. He played her to perfection, just one person getting in his way, and that was Infiltration. And
it's truly the sign of a strong player when you can take a character that maybe doesn't even fit your style necessarily and mold your style into the character, as well as just figure it out.
All right. And let's go down to Gutex, talking with Infiltration.
Give it up for Infiltration. I want to know, how does it feel to be a 3-time EVO champion?
EVO 챔피언 3번 하신 소감이 어떠세요?
Yes, of course, I'm super happy now, and yeah, why not? Why not? I'm super happy. Thank you, American FGC, and my friend, my family, especially Gutex, you, my friends.
It's all you. You did everything. You did everything.
Cheering for me. You always.
Of course, man, because you're amazing. Of course. You're an amazing human and an amazing player. Well, let's talk about your performance here tonight at EVO 2016. You lost to Fudo in winners finals and then reset the bracket in grand finals. What sort of adjustment, before you won the whole thing, what sort of adjustments did you make to your game in order to beat him finally 6 games total in grand finals?
후드와 재경기를 하게 됐는데 두 번째 경기에서 달라진 부분을 개선하신 점이 있다면?
Okay, I can explain this. Download complete.
Wow. Okay. Well, that says it all right there. Well, you know, now that Street Fighter 5 is here at the Mandalay Event Center and that EVO 2016 is on ESPN, there's a lot of new players that want to get into the fighting game community and Street Fighter 5. What sort of advice could you give new players if they want to be like Infiltration and as strong as you someday?
이제 에보가 라스베가스 만달라이 베이 이벤트 센터에 있고 또 이 ESPN에 대해 소개가 되는데 새로운 선수들을 위한 그들에게 인필트레이션님 같은 레벨이 되기 위한 그런 충고를 주신다면?
이건 한국어로 할게요. 일단 okay, I speak Korean. 일단은 새로운 게임이 나오면서 많은 새로운 유저들이 많이 참가했고 이번 에보 2016에서도 새로운 선수들이 많이 나온 걸로 증명이 됐다고 생각을 합니다. 다들 온라인으로 많이 게임하실 텐데 이런 대회도 많이 참가하시고 오프라인 모험도 많이 가졌으면 좋겠어요. 게임을 하는 거 이외에도 많은 커뮤니케이션을 통해서 이제 마인드도 성장하고 게임 실력도 성장할 수 있는 기회를 가졌으면 합니다. 언제든지 나오시고 저도 항상 한국에서 많은 오프라인 모임 가지면서 여러분들 기다리겠습니다.
Since the game is new, also there's a lot of new faces, new players. I encourage them to attend a lot of offline events. Go to your friends' houses and play, put some time into the game, change the mindset, practice for the game, and do a lot of communications with your friends and the community in order to improve on the game. And I hope everyone enjoys the game. That's the main thing.
Spoken like a true champion. Finally, I guess I just want to ask, what's next for Infiltration, and do you have any shout-outs that you want to give right now? Anybody you want to say to at home?
미래 인필트레이션님 계획과 또 그리고 소감 말씀하실 분들, 감사드릴 분들.
Okay, I know it. So many people's waiting for my stream on Twitch TV. So, okay, now I am an EVO champion, and I have to play a lot of time prepare for CACON Cup 2016. But I have time, so I'll stream again. And that's it. I have no plan. That's it.
Awesome. Well, Infiltration, congratulations on an amazing performance. Everybody give it up for Infiltration. And now we're going to hand it over to EVO PA announcer Ben Carrington to present the award to Infiltration.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your Evolution 2016 Street Fighter V World Champion, Infiltration!
Hey, welcome back, everybody. How are things? We're here at EVO. Infiltration's the best at giving interviews of all time.
Exactly. Download complete,
Download complete, and I have no plan. Not even go to Disneyland or anything like that. It's like, oh, I'm probably going to stream, I guess, since you guys missed it.
Exactly. But again, Infiltration showing why he is not only one of the best Street Fighter players here for Street Fighter V, but probably one of the best Street Fighter players in maybe all time. Because, you know, at this point in time, I just feel like Infiltration could pick up any fighting game he wanted to and just be amazing at it and just, you know, dominate.
And as a reminder, he jumped in 2009
right.
with the rest of us and started playing. It wasn't so long ago that Infiltration had not played a fighting game. So if there's any time to jump in and get started, it's definitely now.
Yeah, again, Infiltration playing very amazing, but shout-outs to everybody who made it to the top 8. And you know what? No, shout-outs to all 5,107 competitors. You guys made this a record EVO. You made this one of the most amazing events in video game history. This has just been an amazing accomplishment. Shout outs to everybody who has there's so many moving parts to this, and to be able to come together and have an event like this is just, it's amazing. It's unfathomable.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling that this kind of event can run and still do an open tournament for
right.
a competition this big. You see in a lot of events, it's sort of like you get, 8 invitational players or something like that, right?
Exactly.
Something like that. But this is an open bracket. Anybody can compete. Joe Schmo could beat Infiltration next year.
Exactly.
Unlikely, but you never know, right? That's the beauty of fighting games, and that's what makes them so special.
Yeah, and we just saw some great Street Fighter V action here, but honestly, let's not forget Tekken 7, Pokken, Killer Instinct, Smash Wii U, Smash Melee, Mortal Kombat X, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Guilty Gear, Exert Revelator. Just all these games, all the communities coming together under one building and playing their minds out for all these games. I mean, I have to imagine between every game we've probably played like 200 or 300 days of like fighting games.
Of hours over the weekend.
Exactly.
And it's still not enough.
Exactly.
I just want to go home and play right now.
Exactly. It's so inspirational. And again, I love seeing all the communities like this come together. I love seeing everybody playing and just appreciating the things that we love here. All of these fighting games, so much fun. And you know what? There's so many good fighting games coming out.
Yes.
Tekken 7's coming out to home soon. KOF 14 coming out soon. Oh, there's so many good games coming up. And it's a, look, I'm just going to say, it's a great time to be a fighting game fan.
It's never been better.
Exactly.
And it'll continue to be that way. Well, James, it's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute honor to be here with you. Tell the people our final thoughts.
Just play fighting games, enjoy it, have a great time, and I hope you all enjoyed this event here, Evolution 2016. Go big or go home. And I think we did it. I think we went big. So
I think we did.
Let's all go home.
Sounds like a plan, James. We'll see you guys next year.